Whistleblower coordinated with Schiff before filing his complaint. Spokesman reveals. Hi, great to have you with us. If you are new to TST, tap on the subscription button and click the notification bell so you can receive authentic news you can rely on daily. A member of the intelligence community who filed a whistleblower complaint over a July 25 phone call between President Donald Trump and Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky spoke with a House Intelligence Committee aide first, according to a spokesman for Democratic Representative Adam Schiff, the committee's chairman. In a story Wednesday, the New York Times reported on the timeline of the whistleblower's actions. The Times has previously identified the whistleblower as a male CIA officer who used to work at the White House. In the days following the phone call in question, the whistleblower asked a colleague to speak about his concerns with Courtney Simmons Elwood, the CIA's general counsel, according to the Times. Elwood, in turn, reportedly contacted a White House lawyer, citing a person familiar with the matter. The Times reported that as CIA and White House lawyers began following up on the complaint, the CIA officer became nervous. He learned that John Eisenberg, a deputy White House counsel and the legal advisor to the National Security Advisor, was among those scrutinizing his initial allegation, the report said. At that point, the whistleblower reportedly decided to go a different route. According to the Times, he approached an aide to Schiff with a vague outline of his accusations. The House staff member, following the committee's procedures, suggested the officer find a lawyer to advise him and file a whistleblower complaint, the Times reported. The aide shared some of what the officer conveyed to Mr. Schiff. The aide did not share the whistleblower's identity with Mr. Schiff, an official said. Schiff spokesman Patrick Boland acknowledges that the whistleblower contacted the congressional aide, like other whistleblowers have done before, and since under Republican and Democratic-controlled committees, the whistleblower contacted the committee for guidance on how to report possible wrongdoing within the jurisdiction of the intelligence community, Boland told the Times. The whistleblower reportedly followed the aide's advice and filed a complaint with the intelligence community's Inspector General Michael Atkinson. Filing a complaint with Mr. Atkinson gave the whistleblower added protections against reprisals and also allowed him to legally report on classified information, the Times reported. While House Intelligence Committee members are allowed to receive classified whistleblower complaints, they are not allowed to make such complaints public, according to a former official. A complaint forwarded to the committee by the Inspector General gives it more latitude over what it can publicize, the newspaper added. By the time the whistleblower filed his complaint, Mr. Schiff and his staff knew at least vaguely what it contained. However, Boland insisted that Schiff had no prior knowledge of the complaint's exact contents. At no point did the committee review or receive the complaint in advance, he told the Times. In his complaint, the whistleblower makes some serious allegations against Trump, though he admits he's recounting much of the evidence secondhand. I was not a direct witness to most of the events described, the complaint reads. However, I found my colleagues' accounts of these events to be credible because in almost all cases, multiple officials recounted fact patterns that were consistent with one another. In addition, a variety of information consistent with these private accounts has been reported publicly. President Trump himself responded during a media conference to the news that Schiff knew something about the whistleblower's accusations before he filed the complaint. It shows that Schiff is a fraud, President Trump said. I think Schiff probably helped write the complaint. What do you think? Did Schiff really have any involvement in manufacturing the complaint itself? Please let us know in the comments down below. And if you've liked this report, please share among friends and family. And don't forget to subscribe to Top Stories Today. Thank you for tuning in to TST. I'm David Ravine. See you in the next one.